Welcome back to the channel, and today we are starting our Biomutant playthrough. Super excited for this one. So I didn't want to put the intro obviously over the intro video.
As beautiful as this be dying?
I'm not
A
talk
plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. Welcome to Biomutant.
Got to say though, that opening scene there did look pretty awesome. So I think we get to customize our mutant.
Encode your DNA.
Yeah, here we go. So choose breed. Primal is a nimble, developed anathropomorphic breed. A hybrid with a gene mutation, making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of lesser developed intellect. Dumbed On is the least developed breed, a hybrid of shout that compensate the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Oh, I see. So it does show me on the side as well. This one's pretty cool. Rex is an extraordinarily developed breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. He's awesome too. I like the look of this guy. Highlight is a regenerative. Jesus, I can't speak today. The mutation makes them extremely tough and resilient. And we've got oh, I'm not sure about Fib. That's a strange old face on that one. So that one is linked with the power of Ki, which amplifies psionic output. And then Murgle, form and appearance is dominated over function. So basically what they're saying is this guy's got nothing. I'm thinking one of these two. So that one's got a higher critical chance than the one we're on currently. That one's got more armor and health but less intellect. This one has more intellect, a little bit more power. Strength is the same for both of them. Armor's just a bit less. I'm going to go this one.
Define your genetic structure.
Well, look, you can make it an absolute unit. I think we're... I don't really know. I think if we stick him there, we're 28 across the board there, aren't we?
Choose a genetic resilience.
I'm going to go a bit more... I'm assuming biohazard is
style.
Poison. Choose your first style. Oh, okay. This is cool. So I quite like this one. Oh, nice with the. Okay. Don't know how I like it like that, or I think like that.
Your main color.
So that should change, I guess. That. I mean, can I not pick a black?
Choose your detail color.
Okay. So this, I want like a silvery type. I'll think about that.
Class mercenary.
Oh, cool.
Deadeye,
So now we pick right. Okay. Trained swordsman who's mastered the art of the blade.
Deadeye.
So he's got a gun.
Commando.
He's also got a gun.
Cypher.
He looks like he's about to do a Kamehameha, so he's...
Saboteur.
That looks cool.
Sentinel. Saboteur.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's got things at the bottom too.
Mercenary.
So dual wield skill. Put 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual wield them. Melee weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target. Ranged weapons are reloaded instantly in your next magazine is granted 20% damage.
Commando.
Ranged weapon attacks 10% more damage.
Psyfreak.
To shoot a spark ball, press down the input. You're bound the ability to make you throw the ball in the direction of your face, inflicting the damage when you hit them. Your key energy regen is increased by 20%.
Saboteur.
Dodge enemy. The DOS. Oh my fucking. Sorry. Oh my word. The dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%. Melee.
Sentinel.
It's definitely going to be between this guy
Saboteur. Mercenary.
and this guy.
Saboteur. Psyfreak.
And again, he is also pretty cool.
Saboteur.
I'm going this.
Saboteur chosen.
Yeah.
Good
sticking
choice.
it. We're done now.
Here's
So we're
somebody
just going to
with
get
a
straight into
troubled
the game. So
past,
we can double jump.
drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice.
Ooh.
A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm going to go
Let me
live.
introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your
I
inner
dunno.
voice to be precise. An echo of
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them.
Okay,
Sticking
so it
to the
literally is
first path
the
is the
good or
only
the-
way we
all the bad.
I'm surprised
Okay.
at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others.
Yeah,
But
well, that's what I
helping
wanted to
the
do, but
dark
you
side
was
is not that, you know.
annoying me.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our
They're
veins.
both quite annoying, though, really, aren't they?
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities.
But I think I'm
We
going to
can't
stick with
fight
what I
the
said
truth.
before, the light. I feel like it's going to help us later on in the game. Oh.
Right is always right.
Okay, he just gave her a little whack. I heard something there. Was it
Stories
horse,
of
maybe?
death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on
a
others.
horse slash deer slash something? Meat eater's meat.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
I feel like we're going to have some fun with this. Obviously when we get more into it. Whoa! Got ya. Oh, okay. So we do all... That's pretty cool. Oh! I mean, oh, poo. I rolled into. But I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing. It says Panther Sweep, but what the hell is a Panther Sweep? Oh, X. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. I was thinking of it as a PlayStation control there. So BX. AX. Wallop. Get out of here.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
You got that right, pal. It's a very, very pretty looking game, let's be honest.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
New objective. Escape the explosion. Boom.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
What are these little things? Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards them for a ranged attack. Reload your ranged weapon. Okay. Key is used for dodging. Right, got it. Why can't I shoot?
Shot.
Is there any other like attacks you can do apart from those combos? I think it was like that, wasn't it?
Wow.
Is that all of them dead? Seems to be. Still got their funky red eyes though. Oh, so you can sprint as well. Okay. So when you sprint, you go on all fours. So that's pretty cool. Why is it that? Examine the ammo box. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness. Use them wisely. So we'll equip that. Examine the medical bag. 10 items that can heal you. Health regen 50 for 5 seconds. Take all. Can use bands by holding up and selecting it. Okay, right, got it. It's a bit like
to see what's above.
Bit like Apex with the opening of the menus and stuff. There's the little cricket guy. Remember to parry enemy attacks when the enemy attacks. And you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Press
Oil
left button.
sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to
No
the new
ranged weapon.
environment.
I have got a ranged
Changed with
weapon.
it. Evolution has its ways. Hack and slash.
So I don't really know what's... I'm not sure if I like these like comic... Oh my word, where did this guy just come from? The like comic book words coming up above their head and stuff, like ding and bop. I'd quite like to know why I haven't got that out though. There we go. I must have unequipped it. See you, kid. Oh, fallen enemies can be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy, then press Y. Remember to use your healing items. Health regen. Sweet.
Scrapalicious.
This guy's a bit weird too. Mr. Scrapalicious over there. And do we appreciate Scrapalicious?
Slice and dice.
Jesus, this guy with his throwing his barrels at me. I need to get this guy out first. Once I've got him out the way, I can start on this guy. And then we can beat it just like that. Energy pack. Right, so we're slowly getting the hang of it now. Get out of the pump hub. All day, every day. Explore the tunnel. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Defeat the Iron Wall. Got ya. So we've got rid of that now. So it is very, very hack and slash. Don't know why I was locked onto a barrel there. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that can be used to unlock skills in Wang Fu and perk menus. Go to the menu, press start. I mean, I think we did alright there. We didn't really seem to struggle at all. So, level up carrot. Right, I see. I think we start off with a bit of vitality. Okay, close combat. Dual wield melee. XXY is a new attack. XXY. Once you've more upgrade, remember to spend them. Yada yada yada. XXY. Get out of here. Oh right, so it shows you down the bottom as well, look. Okay. So we can change bits as well. You can sort your gear according to different stats. You can scrap, highlight a piece of gear.
It suits you.
Okay, so we haven't got anything yet. But okay. Alright. Cool. So we can customise our characters as we go.
An emergency box from the once was.
Is that a new weapon?
Sight.
Yeah. Oh, unless we use it to open this door, I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. So that'll be in gear, won't it? Oh, it is a tool. Okay, that's cool.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Down we go.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I feel like things like that in games sometimes, you know, clearly it's sin we've been double jumping the whole time, so why do you still feel the need to
biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under
show
distress,
us how to
logs
double
that affect the cellular coding
Beat them
strands of
all.
any living being when absorbed, including you.
Or is that these guys? I don't really know.
Flash the slash.
Whoa! I don't know how I did that at the end, but I can't really see now. Can't put myself in a different hole. Right, I need to get used to this a bit more, I think. I need to actually start parrying more. You absorb the bio blob. These are points to unlock mutations. You kept bio blobs by defeating morks and finding containers. You can use the bio blobs to unlock special powers at any time. I think what I need to do is just learn how to play the game a bit better. So, where do we do that? Mutations tab under side powers, biogenetics. Oh, mutations. Here we go. Side power, upgrade resistance. Okay, right. Why can't? Oh, right. You need something different for those. Monomorph. This will infect a small humanoid enemy when hit. Bile. I mean, at the moment, I think we kind of go for a couple of these. Bosh. Work on our resistance a little bit. Just because I'm not sure what enemies we're going to come across yet. I think it's pointless spending it on something we're not sure if it's going to do anything or not, if that makes sense. So at the moment, fighting down here, I don't think poison attacks are going to be of any use to us at all.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
And I am loving this so far. You found a puzzle. These are some open new paths, others feature different rewards. Switch node is selected, use left stick. To rotate, left and right button. The number of rotations you have left, and the higher intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I went the wrong way on that middle one, but never mind, we're there, we've done it, we've started the film.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
You know, it's been very well done. I mean, we've been playing for not very long.
Spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Right, so we need orange to white.
Just a few moves left.
White to orange, I guess. Middle stays the same.
There you go.
So I'm trying to think really if this game reminds me of anything, like game-wise, but I don't think it does. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. Stunned enemy has stars circling above their head. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing left button.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Cutting edge.
Oh, he double attacks him.
Right in the face.
I'll give you that. That one was quite good, mate. Right in the face. Oh, I couldn't use it because I killed him. This attack's awesome, though. I wasn't expecting to still be able to hit them.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
And before that, let's pick some bits up. Oh, he's run away anyway.
You can make something from that.
Can I? Okay. Oh, we just slammed our little cricket mate at the door. A new friend and old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything
so
changed.
a bit backstory now then.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Going over to Scar.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
So he knows my mama.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what LUPA-LUPIN did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
What's at stake, my guy? Fill me in.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Do we at least remember the tree though? That is the burning question. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings. No, I'm happy for auto. Way back in the long ago. Okay, so we're back in time now. Talk to best before. I'm guessing that's him when he was younger. What? Why is my guy Elvis Presley?
As it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
This is brilliant.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Oh god, it just gets
the
worse,
potato
doesn't it?
people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Or do I say the potato people is better, or I don't? Potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
I love how he's singing everything as well now he's Elvis.
The NONO prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Let's do it. Oh, I can't jump very high now that I'm a... Where am I meant to be going? Oh, here. Let's go. Ruffle the glitter grass. Do you really think this is safe, just sending off this little kid? Well, he obviously does, because he's done it, so... Oh.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come up for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
I feel like answering these right will give
At
us
least his intention is to dedicate
stats,
his
maybe?
life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll
Dear
grow
Lord.
tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll
This
need a
guy's
net
brilliant.
to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
bigger than me. Why can't I catch this thing? Oh right, I have to be right on top of it. I thought I had to like
handle that
swing
net
into
like
it.
You've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pen. They're hiding in the glitter grass
This
that
guy is
mostly
amazing.
grows deep inside damp caves where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Back to the tree. That guy's brilliant. Why they've decided to make a beavery thing Elvis Presley, I don't know. But whoever designed him and created him and whatever, give that guy a pay rise, or that girl a pay rise, because Lord knows they deserve it, because he is brilliant. He's back.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes.
Agree. Shouldn't make Muma worry.
No,
Let's
she's
get
got
on
lots
back.
on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
And now we are back in...
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Why doesn't he sing anymore?
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage.
So I'm guessing that's
His
where we go
friend
next.
Gizmo is working on a Mekton
The
and
Jumbo
needs help
Puff.
defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West
Oh, the
Route.
Jumbo Puff is the people. Right, got it.
Wiz is still repairing his Octopod
Puff.
to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Right, so these are boss fights, I'm assuming.
Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally,
like a
Goop
Cerberus.
is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
So let's get
He
it done.
wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff.
His friends
Let's
have
ask a real
prepared something
question, shall we?
specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Oh, it's the net.
You're getting the hang of it.
It is the net.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Right, guys, I think what we're going to do is just halt this playthrough here, because that seems to be like we're done with the tutorial now, so that's a good place to start and finish. We're starting at the beginning, finish at the end of the tutorial, because then the next videos can go longer, because then, you know, we'll probably just be smashing it out and not really having any spots like this where we can stop. So I think now's probably a good time to do that. Let's just see if we can. Okay, so I can't hit save for some reason. I'll figure that out off camera anyway. But we're stick to trying to get the video uploads daily for this until we finish it. And then I think what we do is we just play it through this first time as a story and as a game, and then depending on the replay value, we might come back to it and try and 100% it and things like that. Other than that, so that's the tutorial. We've got our character now. We've customized our character. We've finished the tutorial, and we are now ready to get into the full meat and gravy of this game, which I'm super excited for in the next one. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Take care. Peace.